100 lives. Meanwhile, there's a startling report tonight on the effect of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. A Massachusetts cardiologist is saying that the Chernobyl accident has created a, quote, generation of the living dead. Dr. Sidney Alexander recently examined 7 radiation victims in the Soviet Union, and he says those victims have a time bomb ticking inside them, like many survivors of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima who eventually developed cancer. Meanwhile, the political fallout of the Chernobyl disaster is now more apparent. The director and chief engineer of that nuclear power plant were fired for mishandling the incident and abandoning their post. Some workers from that power plant reportedly are still on the run, according to Pravda. This is the first time since the accident on April 26th that there has been any mention of disciplinary measures against workers inside the plant. Laura.
President Reagan has sent a friendly letter to Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. As the president returned to Washington today, he refused to discuss the details of the letter. But it is said to be a proposal that Secretary of State George Shultz meet with the Soviet foreign minister in the near future. That meeting would be to set up talks between Mr. Reagan and Gorbachev. The first hint of the new attitude toward the Soviets came at the president's news conference last Wednesday. Mr. Reagan indicated then that he would be willing to enter into further summit talks with the Soviet leader.